Hey everybody, welcome back. Kind of got rinsed last time. Possibly the same thing is about to happen again. I actually we're gonna get destroyed. Albeit a grotesque part. How about that? Round one, we got no shot. But I do like the animals. I like the distribution of stuff in the shop. I thought maybe if they didn't have a mosquito, there was a chance we draw that one. But it is what it is. Okay. Sure, hit the mosquito, please. That's beautiful because it means we can buy this one like risk-free. Actually, how do I want to do this? Let's set it up like this and then pop you on top. Okay, I don't know what else I could have wanted. That seems fine. And we'll have it be like maybe this squad and roll once. Whoa! Turn me into R2-D2. Whoa! Remember in R2-D2 in Revenge of the Sith, that dude pops out a flamethrower? Would have been nice if, you know, maybe he used that on Dagobah. Wait a minute, no. Wait, no, yeah. Wait, is there a lore reason why R2-D2 doesn't use his flamethrower from the prequels in the original movies? Like when Yoda starts wandering a little too close to Master Luke Skywalker, R2-D2 could have just torched the fool. He would have been like, ah! Ah! Burning I am! It doesn't have to die, it could just be like hijinks. Anyway, would love to know your thoughts on this. It's an interesting start, that's for sure. Like, we are stats driven right now. I'm gonna roll past an ox, even if I do end up regretting it. And then pug, we should have the moth buff the clownfish at the start, actually. Turn like a semi-useless unit in battle into a less useless unit. But I think that, I think we got a great thing going here. I've been saying that a lot recently and then performing terribly, so who knows if that makes any sense, but I think you might as well. Send it early, and this is an unbelievably strong team. I would still add a pug. Obviously, it's not doing much right now, but that should change. We're early enough, we should expect to see a lot of doubles in the shop, because the pool of animals is so small right now. I can't deny, by the way, this is not like superior play. Just getting 3 otters in the shop is like... that in and of itself is incredible. And then you've got to consider like the fact that we also got a clownfish, which pairs nicely when you get multiples of the same animal, obviously. Okay, now... this is still also very good. I think you should actually take the garlic and we'll set up the squad like this. Because I think you're going to be 6, 7, I think you're going to be a 10, 11. So basically the same as the otter, but maybe some upside for the future. So you're actually, you're a 16, 11 because of the moth. I forgot about the moth buff, but okay. Now let's keep the momentum going here. We actually don't need, we could probably get rid of you, but you are an 8-8, which is pretty good. Like, we'll figure it out, okay? And the pug is going to take one of these. This is still the right way to set this up. The thing with the otter is that it's capped, right? Like there's not, it's only going to be a 10-11 for the rest of the game. The exception would be if at some point we started feeding it. But why feed it when we could feed something that's also useful, like in a vacuum? So I think the otter, we're slowly trying to wean ourselves off of it, which is why it's not getting the buffs that other units that may seem less deserving are. So you take this. You take this. Now, at some point we're going to be getting rid of the otter. Is that point right now to fit a lionfish? Yeah. Yeah. I would say probably, I would say why not? I would say why don't you take a buff? Get sold. Get bought. And I actually think for now, because you only get 1 trigger per turn, you can come up to the front. Might have been a case for the bison too, but whatever. Who cares, man? Just don't lynx me. That's all I ask. Don't lynx me. My best unit! You lynxed me by any other word. Anyway, we still won. This is a new world record for me. Pretty excited about that. We're going to stay away from the bison this time. We'll buy one of these. I mean, the buffalo. We did stay away from the bison too, though. That's pretty true. Only once more. You know what? Anybody else needs some garlic? I'm going to say no. Why don't you buy that then? If anything, we want to see one more pug or one more lionfish. The lionfish getting to the next level would be, as the French say, très important. As the French say, est-ce que vous voudrez un petit Beaujolais pour les enfants? I'm going to say we sushi, but don't salad. I think the carrot is too slow. I'd rather have a lemon. Friends with no held food get 1-1. I'm going to sleep on that one. I'm going to sleep on this. I'm sleeping. I've been sleeping the whole way. But we are running out of... Well, confidence is a big one. This is round 9. You know what? It might... Oh, I wanted to freeze the pair. It might be time to start reworking the squad to be a little bit more sniper-driven. Holy cow, this team's kicker is a level 1 dog. I'm not, like, knocking it. I'm more just like... I mean, you think you know somebody. You're rocking a deer, too. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be fine. But it's not going to last forever. Do not let a sense of overconfidence come over you here. Certainly seems apropos. The moth hasn't been doing anything, basically because the clownfish always dies at the start of combat. Not the lionfish, I should say. So now, hold on. Now, something like this. I think this is fine. Let's give this a try and see how it looks. Out of laziness, I'm going to freeze the monkey here. Because it is a scalar. This team is too strong for me. And I'm worried that that is what the future is going to be like. It's just endless amounts of teams that are too strong for me. But at least, with God as my witness, I'll be relatively happy with 7 wins. Because we didn't even sniff at 7 earlier. You know what? I think you're gone. I think let's add a Lynx to the squad and we're just gonna see. Maybe the Lynx can help us get over the hump. It does need a pineapple. It also needs to be level 2. Okay, we sniped a deer. Would have loved to have sniped a kangaroo. You piece. You piece. Ooh, never mind. You princes of Maine, you kings of New England. You gotta go cat, man. It's gotta be cat. Sell me. Buy me. Buy me. Forget the level on the mosquito. I think just as many stats on the mosquito as possible, and maybe, just maybe, there's a shot on this one. This team's looking pretty strong, to be fair. This team's gonna rinse us, to be fair, but we're not off by much. Not by much. This is a 2-2. And we'd love 1 buffing food to justify our cat. The heck is this? It's trash. It's straight up garbage? Is that the joke? I guess we're gonna try this and pray. I will never psychologically recover from this. How dare you? They have 1 HP. Alexander, 713. It's okay. It's okay. Much better. Much better performance. This is acceptable. I think this is an acceptable start. I was looking for otters, believe it or not, but getting another moth is kind of pog with it too. Let me be a leaking sailor. Not an asset to have when you're out on the water. I'm sure you want to be as seaworthy as possible. I will take my 0 there. How about one of these? Hit the beetle. How about one of these? Minimize your odds that it hits the other moth. Yes, that, very acceptable, I think. And then something like this. Squad's looking good. Not so pleased with that, but we have a guaranteed level. And I don't know, the otters seem to come in clumps. There's no science to back that up whatsoever, and we are going to lose this round. I've never felt disappointment like this in my life. It's a guarantee. If you got 2 otters, just hold, because the third one's coming. Okay, it's a very, very similar looking team here. Friend summoned, gain +1/+1 until end of battle. We did make this work once since the nerf, but it's not an easy sell. This seems like a scaling weekly. I would probably pass on this and maybe just throw... I'm not anti-spider necessarily. Maybe just throw a... We don't need a level 3 moth. Let's throw a spider in here. I'll take it, honestly. I mean, it couldn't have been better. 1 win. It's a new personal best. Go ahead, give it a try. Go ahead. You're out of here. Let's try a level 2 spider. Level 2 spider, only thing you gotta know about it is that it's usually, at the very least, a little bit hilarious. Because it doesn't spit out like a stronger unit, it just spits out a level 2 unit. So you'll get like level 2 snails all the time and stuff like that. It just looks funny. Hey, actually, you know what? It worked. With the moth, it worked there. I don't think we really got, we didn't improve too much there, but that's okay. Love to see this. I would keep rolling just because we don't have anything like useful at all. I don't know if we have a future. A worm? Dude, I don't know. It's... Listen, I guess what I would say is beggars can't be choosers. Let's dump you. Let's add a worm, and let's get this worm pumping out here, okay? It's a weird-looking team, but the stats are okay. This is horrendous. This deer is going to rock my world. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. I detest you. Most of all, I hate the way I don't hate you, though. Not even a little, not even at all. We're just playing a game. There's no need to get so serious. Feed the worm as much as possible. We can afford 1 roll. Okay? The worm's going to be a little... You know. I mean, it's a little weak right now, but it does do 14 damage, so that's pretty sick. I feel like you should get buffed by the moth. I do kind of want a level 3 spider, and the reason for it is just because... Again, it's kind of for the memes. I guess I've given up... Come on. So I've given up on performance this week in favor of maybe just being a court jester. You really need a better food than is available here, I'm sorry to say. That's a much better food than is available here. We're on lethal. I'm not happy about that. Let's put you down right here, okay? Yeah, I mean, a 16-8 worm is not so bad, but the rest of the squad, maybe it's fair to say, is like a little underwhelming. Great unit popping out of the spider there. Oh my god, we're going to win a round. Okay. Remember that stuff I said about how we got no shot to win? Guess what? It's not gonna end. Worm me? Worm me? Worm me. Ooh, they wormed me. She freaking wormed me. Worm me? They freaking wormed me. La 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 la. They wormed so... My favorite part of this video was when he said it's worming time, and then he... Please, please, NL. Some dignity. Some decorum. Let's leave old memes in the past, okay? May old... something be forgotten and never brought to mind. Etc., etc., something, something, auld lang syne. 'Cause I don't know. 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 'Cause I don't know I think you gotta go. I don't think you're doing what needs to be done. I don't think you're doing what needs to be done anymore, to be fair. You know what? In that case, why don't you get out of here? Why don't you get into here? You ever consider feeding your worm, or just me? You know what? Maybe. Maybe this is now the play. Maybe this is where we do the rotation, the pivot, and we get the worm to start receiving the moth buff. Because it is 16 HP, it's not too bad. Plus the lemon on top of it is going to dampen a lot of damage here. Hold on. It's still good, it's just a little airborne. We win these. 5 wins. Level 3 spider. I mean, I can't imagine what level 3 unit would get spat out that would have me being, like, super excited, but might as well give it a chance, right? And it's a crazy world we're living in, where, you know, 5 wins feels like 20. That's inflation for you. But 6 wins feels like 1,000. Can we get 7? 7 wins, please. You can go now. In favor of this. I don't know why I would set it up like that. Nobody else really needs a lemon yet. Sushi seems like a good chance to hit. You are a piece of crap. You know that? I'm sorry. Start of battle. Nearest friend behind plus 3 XP. Not relevant. There we go. Relevant. Relevant. Sorry, I didn't mean to say crap, okay? I don't like to bring that kind of language into this environment. I like to keep things very family-friendly whenever possible. But it was not possible there, okay? That was just... Did you rip out my beating heart? That's 7 wins. I can't believe it. Feed him. We actually don't need the worm to level up at all. If anything, I would love to get double the scaling going and then start to talk about applying the scaling in just like probably the next turn if we're lucky enough to survive. Start talking about getting the scaling to work on our bison instead. Because the worm is going to be pretty easy to tap up to 50-50. But we really do have, like, one good unit. Hey, my squad. Hey, my bison. You piece of junk. You princes of Maine. You kings of New England. The worst part is I can't even be mad because a level 2 badger is a very funny way to run the squad. Anyway, 7 wins. That's... There's a degree of respectability there. I roll. I hated everything about that shop. This shop, I don't mind. Maybe a confused skater. Like I've been watching a little bit of this new sport called hockey. I've been watching a little of the NHL, as they call it. They're so weird with it. And check this out. Some of the people in the NHL skate backwards. Like they can't even see where they're going. It's like, don't you think you go a little faster if you skated, I don't know, forwards? Would love to know your thoughts on this. Allow me to have a -2, okay? Because I'm going to see the Canucks tonight, and so far this season, that has not exactly been a recipe for a nice night out on the town. Let's put it that way. It's not like anything bad has happened at the games. We're just like not very good, which is not unusual given our history. But we were supposed to be better this year. Okay, so I'm going all in on basically just keeping. The beetle as strong as possible right now because we didn't get the levels in as timely a fashion as I would like. So instead of focusing on a turn 3 level, we're going to focus on a turn 5 level and then hope that our tier 4 unit that gets spat out is incredible. That's my hypothesis, at least. I don't want to buy this yet. Would buy. Maybe overrating, but I would buy. You can take this. You're actually going to generate some use. And you know what? Just for now, just go ahead and take it. Let's a croissant in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, I've always said. So I have no confidence in this round. But it could happen. It actually seems like it's going to happen. Okay. Thank you, Trubgo. Trubgo, I appreciate the win there. Now, this is where it all kicks off. As you know, we buy a clownfish against our better judgment, and in shocking denial of the results that we've had with the clownfish so far, it buffs our 2 worst units by far. I appreciate that. We sell you right after you receive a buff and buy the buffalo, ironically. I'm going to do something insane. I'm going to sell our otter, even though it has meat on it. I'm going to buy a clownfish because it's going to be that much better. I got an idea with you. Ooh. It's going to be that much better with our pug beetle combo here, which again, I have no idea what the legs on this are going to look like, but it's not going to get us there this round. I know it's probably not going to get us there next round, but it's not next round yet, so let's not worry about that just yet. I would say, place me. These do seem to work out pretty well together, but like the llama fits. But do we have the HP necessary to make that function? I don't know. And here's the thing. This seems like more fun. Nobody here has a sell function, unfortunately. I'm still going to buy the llama, but I'm basically buying it for it to just be sold next time. Although I could just sell you, and then you'll, yeah, okay, just sell you, you'll receive a buff at least. But you got now you got a sell ability, but I don't have a starfish anymore. And I lost to Hafu when she was running the starfish build, and now I'm like, oh, if Hafu could do it, I could do it, but that's clearly false. If I could have done it, then I would have been doing it. He's losing his mind. Like, I've been so mediocre or worse at the weekly this week that when we play teams, it's like it doesn't seem like the enemy team is on the same turn as me. I know that they are. Trust me, I'm aware that they are. But it just doesn't seem plausible that they could be that good and I could be this bad, you know? But this is different, because this team looks pretty good. I think this team's going to get us there. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Because I'm against an enemy team that actually just looks even worse. Thank God. Someone else is struggling out there, too. I appreciate it. I appreciate the struggle, okay? Should go ahead. Should go ahead. Roll once more. Yeah, why not? Couldn't have been better. Honestly, thank you so much. Ooh, maybe we're saying no to pairs then. The margin for error is too thin. I can't be confident in this, especially with the level 2 links. We drew! We drew! Oh. Saved. Certainly a buy me. A sell me. Forget the links. We're on a different wavelength right now. Freeze me. Still, then sell me. Buy me. God, I would love to get the freaking bison, man. Take this dude to level 2 and then get the buff from the clownfish. Please. Please. No? Okay, well, in that case, I'll buy a salad real quick. Definitely feel like my beetle's kind of fallen off here. 1921 Buffalo. We're asking a lot of it right now. Maybe this is crazy to say. I feel like the shuffle there actually saved my Buffalo's life, which probably won me the round. Thank you to that seahorse. This is very nice. We still need levels in order to justify our clownfish's existence, but we got a chance here. I ate you. I still ate you. Maybe now we can justify the garlic and we'll just like buy a beaver next round. With no chocolate, like we have so many units that have been 1 away from leveling up, man. Octopus. It's a good octopus. Oh no, my squad stays winning. Don't worry, my squad stays drawing. You worry about your squad, okay? You don't need to worry about my squad. 5 wins, round 11. Few good units, no good equipment. True. That's when you say it like that, it really starts to hit home. You couldn't just give me a level, huh? Wow, the audacity. It's okay, our llama's doing something. I'm just worried that we're gonna see some lemons soon. That's what's got me freaking. Okay, there's gonna be a level 3 deer. This is a unique squad. I gotta give them credit for the uniqueness of their squad. We won, but I think this person could have beaten us if they were trying. Instead, they're running something a little unusual, which I give them a lot of respect for. Thank you so much. You're too good to me. You really are. And now this guy is popping, man. Oh, man. He's still got a trigger, too. So basically, by buying a unit, we get a 2/2 buff, so it's like a pair, and then we just sell it, and we get the reroll. I'm for it. We don't need to spend 3 gold on a pair, then. Because any unit is a pair for the unit we would give a pair to begin with, probably. Plus, another reroll on top of it. The only problem is, and I'm seeing it clearly now, or more clearly than I was seeing it a second ago, at the very least, we have almost topped out on the buffalo. And we're going to need a second unit to step in and... Ooh, something like this. I think you gotta dump the beetle if push comes to shove and we need the space. So we gotta stay on 3 gold. You dump the beetle? 4 gold. Keeps the llama scaling. We don't need you to level up. You're not gonna... Honestly, you're not gonna need it. You're an important unit to have, I think, or at least to buy and then sell. And then we stay on 3 gold. For the first T-Rex I've had in a long time, to not mess up the trigger for that feels nice. I don't know if we're making it. Oh, you piece of junk. Oh! No, we're not making it. We're not making it. We lost a double dragon, dude! 7 wins. Best run I've ever had. 7 wins. Sag. Hey, thanks for watching. One day we're going to get there. For now, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, I'll see you next time. See ya!